I'm Dave Skylark, here coming at you with another episode of Inside the JB. Today's date is February 12th, 2000. Today the crew over here at Inside the JB is bringing you a special edition based on the controversial election lasting from November to December. This election was so tight that there was a recount, which became the basis for the court case. So today, our fellow members of Inside the JB have brought in the #1 court insider, Billy Showerhandle.
Hello! Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm so happy to be here today on Inside the JB.
It's great to have you. But do you mind if we start with a couple of questions?
Sure. Go right ahead. I'm ready for you.
Well, first I would like to know, who are the plaintiffs and defendants in this case?
Well, Dave, in titles of court cases, the plaintiff's name goes first, then the defendant. In this case, the title was Bush versus Gore, making Bush the plaintiff and Al Gore the defendant.
Okay, Billy. I am wondering if you can give us a short summary with the background info on the case.
Sure thing, Dave, my dog. On election night, it had seemed if Al Gore had won the election, but electors in Florida were very divided because of the extreme closeness of the case. Then Katherine Harris, the Secretary of State for Florida, ordered a recount. This was what the basis of the court was for. Bush was arguing that the recount was unconstitutional.
Thank you, Billy, for the descriptive summary. I definitely know more about the case now. Can you tell me why both parties of the court were arguing about?
Sure thing, pal. Bush was arguing that the recount of the votes violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, making it unconstitutional. Gore argued that the intent of the voter was sufficient under the Equal Protection Clause. Ding dong.
Great, Billy. Can you tell us more about the majority and the dissenting opinions of the justice members?
Anything for you, Dave. The majority opinion voted that the recount did actually violate the Equal Protection Clause, making it unconstitutional. The dissenting opinion favored more of Gore's argument. The court favored Bush 5-4. Ugh, pit stains. Ugh.
Billy, what was the significant about this case?
Well, now that you asked, Dave, it was significant for two main reasons. One, the outcome of the case may have affected the presidency if it was ruled differently. Two, the case demonstrated how jurisdiction was utilized by federal court instead of state court.
Last question, Billy. Do you agree with this decision?
Well, I'm very torn when talking about this case. I do believe that the recount itself was unconstitutional, but another part of me is just sided with Gore in the fact that it really was sufficient for the voters to have a recount in order for the presidency to be truly decided by the people, which is what democracy is all about. But if I had to say my true opinion, I guess I'd go with the justices on this one and say that, well, it really was unconstitutional.
Well, that's all we have for today, except for one more question. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting in the wind, wanting to start again?
No.
'Cause Billy, you're a fool!